Sports Center. Today, one of Central Mass's longest rivalries gets renewed between the Hudson Hawks and the Auburn Rockets. The Hawks with a 3-0 start this season. Auburn is 1 win, 1 loss, 1 tie. They're 0-1 in the Quinn Conference. Hawks are 1-0 in league play. This is a league matchup today. And this is one of the longest rivalries in Central Mass hockey. Mike Donatowicz in his 30th year behind the bench. Glenn Bombard just a shade under 20 years behind the bench with 18. Got 48 years of behind the bench experience going into tonight's game. I'm Pete Conti along with Molly Fahey. And we're on hand at the Sports Center to bring you all the action between the Hawks and the Rockets.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Starting lineups are set to be introduced.
Today's Quinn Conference game between the two of Central Mass oldest hockey schools, the Rockets of Auburn High School and the Hawks of Hudson High School. The MIAA would like to remind all that sportsmanship is the key to a positive environment. Please cheer enthusiastically for your team and do not make negative remarks towards the players, coaches, or officials. Please be respectful to all participating in this event. Now for the
Andy Lacombe from Worcester TV 3 just stopped by to say hello. Starting in goal for the Auburn Rockets, number 30, Tyler McCool. On defense is number 12, Caleb Bartlett.
Number 11, Matt Sherm.
And number 11, Matt Sherm across the blue line from him.
On left wing, number 10.
At left wing, getting the start for Auburn is number 10, Dylan Winkleman.
Number 6, Hakeem Cagney.
At center, number 6, Hakeem Cagney.
Nolan White.
And Nolan White rounds out the forward starters for Auburn. Glenn Bombard behind the bench for the Auburn Rockets. His 18th season behind the bench. Now the starters for your Hudson Hawks. Number 2 is Ryan Figueredo. Number 6, Bailey Watts gets the start at the blue line as well.
At left wing, number 5, senior Anthony Carlman.
At left wing, number 5, Anthony Carlman.
At right wing, number 27, junior Mike O'Malley.
Mike O'Malley, number 27, gets the other start at wing.
And in goal, number 1, senior Kyle Gonzalez.
And Kyle Gonzalez gets the start. And Cam Bauer, last but not least.
By assistant coaches Tom Fahey, Brian Hayes, and Jim O'Brien, and head coach Michael Minardo. We will now ask if you stand in honor of America.
And now we're going to pause for the playing of a national anthem. Center. Cam Bauer take the opening face-off for the Hawks. Cagney wins the opener. Puck sent through the neutral zone. Watts back deep in his own zone to pick it up. Clears it off the glass. Now White centers it to Cagney. Cagney tried to get it out front. Winkleman ended up with the puck, but backhanded it off the side of the net. Now Bauer flips it up off the glass, goes down into the corner. Hawks are going to change the D. Ignatiev wraps it back around, played by McCool. And Auburn stalled again at the red line. Now Lombardi picks it up behind the net, tried to throw it out front. The wraparound Lombardi shot went wide. Backhander across the goal mouth from Benoit. Comes off the sidewall, back to Werner from the point. And his shot caught by McCool, and he's going to hold on. A faceoff will come to his right. Going to be Lombardi on the draw for the Hawks. He skates with Danefels and Benoit. Benoit off the draw, shot just wide. Werner keeps it in at the blue line, bounces in on McCool. And he's going to slow it down, get a face-off, this time to his left. Dufremont setters DePercio and Bork. Puck up out of the corner. Auburn through neutral zone. And it's DePercio with the takeaway. Dufremont carries in. His shot deflected high, bounces into the corner. DePercio tried to throw it out front. It was rejected by the Auburn defense. Now Auburn tries the other side, flipped around the boards down into the near corner. Nick Spanos there to get it. Now Spanos again, half wall, throws it down behind the net, picked up by Joe Vallone. Vallone back to the point, shot from the point, goes wide by Colin Lutz. Watts ahead for Bork. Now it's Dufremont. His shot goes wide, long distance shot. Hawks go for the change. Kept in by O'Malley. Kallman down into the corners. Puck swung around. Bowers there. Can't get the handle. Auburn clears. Sent back in by Ignatiev. Now it's Kallman. Puts on the brakes. Tried to get the pass to O'Malley. O'Malley too close. Backhand pass out front, goes off the skate of Figueredo. Point blank shot by Nolan White. You can. Now Bauer, backhand pass to Kallman. Kallman with the wind-up pad save by McCool. Now Figueredo. His shot blocked, almost bounced onto the stick of O'Malley, sitting on the near side post, and icing charged against Auburn. 11:26 left to go in a scoreless first period between the Hudson Hawks and the Auburn Rockets. Lombardi on the draw for Hudson. This is with Danefels and Benoit. Benoit takes the carom off the corner, goes to the point. Watts sends it back in. Cleared by Auburn. DePadua taken off his feet by Danefels. Here goes Lombardi with a head of steam. The poke check by Lutz. And the trailer, Benoit picked up the puck. He was brought it in offside. Face-off will come just outside the Auburn zone. Now Watts tried to center it for Lombardi. Pass was ahead. Now the puck drifts down into the corner. Danefels chases Caleb Bartlett to the other side. And Bartlett going to try the near side without Danefels. Now Miller has the puck knocked off the stick by Bailey Watts. And Danefels' pass deflects off Nick Spanos and into the crowd. Dufamont on the draw against Cagney for the Rockets. Dufamont wins it back to Ignatiev. Ignatiev skates across center ice, sends it down into the corner. DePercio on the forecheck and sent up the wall. Ignatiev off the wall for DePercio. Centering pass for Bork. Kicked it ahead for Dufamont into a crowd. Shot off the wall from DePercio is covered up by McCool. 9:43 left to go. First periods. We are still scoreless from the Sports Center. Bauer in the face-off between Kallman and O'Malley. Figueredo pinches it from the point, goes behind the net. Bauer rotates to O'Malley, pass back out front. Bauer's shot was high. Ignatiev tries a pinch at the blue line. Cagney able to pick up the loose puck. He's broken up by the back checker, Kallman. O'Malley's shot deflected up into the glass. Bradway to Sherm. Sherm pinned along the wall, kicks it back to DePadua. And the puck bounces across the front of the goal. Loose puck picked up by O'Malley. Lombardi taken off his feet. He had picked up the carom looking for some space. He was taken down by Joe Remick. Now O'Malley winds it up again. Slowed down just inside the blue line by Remick again. Goal! Lombardi took it. High slot right in the middle of the ice. Put it up top over McCool's shoulder.
Hey, one down. Let's go. How you doing? How are you?
6:54 is going to be the time of the goal.
Assist from number 11, Connor Benoit.
Connor Benoit's going to get the assist. It's going to be Lombardi from Connor Benoit. 6:54 of the period. And the Hawks draw first blood. Go up on top. Now Danefels, nice move on Bartlett. Ignatiev in from the point. Puts on the brakes in the corner, sends it across the back for Danefels. Danefels had just gotten back on his feet. This is Colin Danefels' first game back of the season. Figueredo tried to get it ahead for Dufamont. Cancherelli sent it down into the corner. And Auburn stalls at their own blue line. And Cancherelli tried to keep the puck in. Just left the zone, brought it back in offside. 7:07 to go. Dufamont wins it back to Werner. Werner sends it down into the corner. Sherm sends it ahead. Now Cagney into the zone, tries to send it out front. Sticked aside by Gonzalez. Now Nolan White taken into the corner by Dufamont. Swings it around to the other side. Werner there to pick that up. And the Hawks clear the zone. Watts plays it across to Werner. Werner up off the glass. And Bork crunched on the far side by Cagney. Bork sends it in, partially slowed down off the stick of O'Malley. Bauer gloves it ahead. Picked up by Sherm for the Rockets. Pass out front. Just went wide on the stick side of McCool. Spanos throws it into the zone for Auburn. Picked up quickly by Werner and Bailey Watts. Now a chance for Auburn. Pass out in front. Zach Sherm was in position, couldn't get the stick on it. He was slowed down by Watts and offside against Auburn. 5:01 left to go in the period. Hawks lead 1-0. Lombardi centers Dana Fells and Benoit. Al Benoit tried to center it for Dana Fells. Miscommunication at the Auburn blue line, and Auburn sends it the other way. Down into the corner is Sherm. Tried to get it to the point, intercepted by Benoit. Ignatiev throws it through the neutral zone, picked up at the Auburn blue line. Sent back the other way. And icing is charged to Auburn. Both teams having their issues getting through the neutral zone right now. 4:14 left to go in the first period. Face-off picked up by Winkleman. Sends it back behind the net. Now Colin Letts back to Winkleman. Kicks it ahead for Valone. Puck bounces into the Hudson zone. Cleared. The outlet pass of Figueredo. Shot in off the back wall. Caromed off the netting. And DePercio for Dufremont to Bork. Bork flips it on McCool, and McCool holds on. The Hawks will go for a change. .335 left to go in the first.
Great job. Great job, neutral zone. Great job, neutral zone, boys. First one to do it, and then just have to skip it in. Nice job.
Shot off the face-off, bounces in front of McCool. Bauer on the forecheck. Auburn can't clear. Shot in, gets ramped up from the point. That was Watts that took that. Almost handcuffed McCool. And he's going to cover up and get himself a face-off with 3:08 left to go in the period. Lombardi on the draw. Wins it back to Danafels. Danafels pump fakes. Got it back to Werner. His shot was deflected wide of McCool. And Auburn clears the zone. Hudson had to reset. Werner. Ahead for Benoit. Benoit cross-ice pass for Danefels. It was a bouncing puck. Danefels got a stick on it, sent it back down behind the net. Pass out front through the legs of McCool. No one on the other side. No icing on the play. Benoit guides it the rest of the way from center ice, avoids the icing, and the Hawks were able to change. Werner over to Figueredo. Diagonal for Cowman, and O'Malley just offside. Bauer and Cagney on the draw. Cagney wins it back. Puck sent through across center ice into the Hudson zone. Almost a backhand tip by Nolan White. Went wide. Now Bauer flips it in on McCool. McCool plays it off the glass. Cowman whiffs. And taken away by Cagney. He's broken up at center ice by Ignatiev. Now Figueredo ahead. He was looking for Cowman at the blue line. Now Lutz back to get it. Back to Figueredo. Figueredo's shot blocked. Sent in by Joe Vallone. He's got Miller on the other side in the corner. Couldn't hold on. Lombardi sends it forward for Benoit. Benoit turns toward the middle. He was looking for Danefels. Was intercepted by Joe Remick. Now Benoit throws it down behind the net. Danefels goes in there with Lutz. Chops the puck back in the opposite direction. .35 seconds to go in the period. Long shot in on McCool. He sends it to the corner. Spanos pinned along the wall, backhanded back toward the goal by Bauer. And a score by O'Malley. O'Malley picked up the long rebound and just fired the one-timer back at McCool. We think it's going to be O'Malley from Bauer, but let's wait and see. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 50 seconds of the first period. Danefels is going to pick up the assist. They announced the goal as Bauer. It's going to be O'Malley. As the first period ends, we'll get that'll probably be changed. Look, it's going to be O'Malley from Bauer and Danefels at 14:50 the period. We're through one here at the New England Sports Center. It's the Hawks 2 and the Auburn Rockets nothing. And we get ready for the second period action. Just got the thumbs up from Molly. She's quit talking and get going. Hawks on top 2-0. Two first period goals by Hudson, one by Matt Lombardi. And O'Malley, Mike O'Malley with the second. It's going to be Cagney and Lombardi on the opening draw of the period. Lombardi won it back to Ignatiev, went between his legs all the way down into the corner. Ignatiev tried to kick it up the wall. It was sent straight toward Gonzalez by Dylan Winkleman, and he's going to hold on. Faceoff's going to come to the left of Kyle Gonzalez. And Lombardi exits the circle. Colin Danefels wins it forward, kept in by Sherm at the point. His pass was intercepted by Connor Benoit. Now behind the net, Danefels kicks it up to Benoit. Benoit ahead for Lombardi. Lombardi, nice move at center ice. Throws it to the right wing, looking for Danefels. Looked like Danefels thought he put it in, and it's cleared by Auburn. And Figueredo taken down by Cagney at the point, right down in front of our location. And backhanded out of the zone by Auburn. Shot in on Gonzalez, stick save. And Cagney takes the net off the moorings. Shot was in by Colin Lutz, picked up the loose puck just before the Hudson blue line. Took it in and got the shot off. No rebound though, as Cagney slid through the crease and into the goal. Face-off will come outside the zone. Second period just underway. Hudson on top, 2-0. O'Malley on the forehand, wrist shot stopped by McCool. High rebound. Watts sends it back down into the corner from the point. Bartlett can't clear for Auburn. Now Joel Miller. It's ridden off the puck by Werner. And up off the wall, Spanos has the puck checked off his stick. Back to the point. Bartlett sends it down along the wall. That play broken up by Bauer. Watts out of the corner, ahead for Bauer. Bauer kicks it ahead for Kalman. Up over his stick. Now Bauer again. Down into the near corner. O'Malley checks it off the stick of Tommy Lutz. Now out of the corner. O'Malley with the backhander. O'Malley picked up the puck out of the corner and just brought it toward the front of the net. The Auburn defense might have thought the puck was still in the corner. Bauer gets the assist. 2:19 of the period. O'Malley from Bauer. O'Malley had all the time and space he needed coming out of the corner and getting to the front of the net. Put the backhander up on the far side over the glove hand shoulder of McCool. Pass out front. Dufermont with the tip. Then Bork with the backhander on the rebound was caught by McCool.
When I say seal the wall, notice he's on his forehand for that time. Run yourself right at the wall.
Face-off's going to come to the right of McCool. Dufermont on the draw. He's with DiPercio to his right and Bork to his left. Puck sent in by Gray on the near point. Alec Leduc swings it down behind Gonzalez. Rembezuski can't hold on, and the Hawks able to clear. Matt Sherm fires back in Down into the near corner. Ignatiev ahead for Bork. Bork ahead for DePercio. And he's broken up at the Hudson blue line. Benoit, his shot blocked by Sherm. Picked up by Rembazewski. Broken up by Lombardi. Now Werner. On the forehand, threw it in, looking for the tip from Lombardi. Pad save by McCool. Werner taking off his feet at center ice. Got it ahead for Benoit. Benoit for Lombardi. McCool with the stop, couldn't contain the rebound. Hawks still have it in the zone. Figueredo lifts it toward goal. Goes wide. Caroms to Lombardi. Spin around on the forehand. Got the shot in on McCool. And he ties it up. 10:32 left to go in the period. It's going to be Bauer on the draw against Cagney for the Rockets. And off the face-off, Nolan White. Broken up at the Hudson blue line by Werner. Off the boards for Carmen. Carmen can't clear. Cagney couldn't get the backhander off. Now Carmen. Forced wide by Remick. Bauer to O'Malley. Backhander out front for Carmen. Carmen couldn't get a good shot off. And McCool's going to tie up the bouncing puck. It's going to be Lombardi against Wakelman on the draw. Lombardi got it to Danefels. Thrown out front. Backhander by Connor. Benoit goes wide. Lombardi back to Danefels behind the net. Quick backhander out front again for Benoit. Bounced over his stick. Danefels buys himself some time. His pass stick down by Bartlett. Auburn still unable to clear. And they finally do, but it's picked up by Ignatiev near side Lombardi. Now Benoit threw it across for Danefels. Went out to the stick of Nolan White. Now Danefels knocked down in the high slot. His first game back, probably dragging a little bit. Now Cagney into the zone, taken down by Lombardi. And Werner ahead for Benoit. Benoit turns toward the middle, and Kalman was in offside. Joe Valone for the Rockets. Cam Bauer for the Hawks. Figueredo keeps it in. Far corner. Bauer takes Spanos in, and the puck drifts all the way back into the Hudson zone. Now Bauer, his shot deflected up into the netting. Face-off will come to the left of Tyler McCool. 8:22 to go, second period. Hawks on top, 3-0. 2 goals by Mike O'Malley, 1 by Matt Lombardi. Got to start it off. And quick shot off the face-off by Bork. Goes wide on the stick side of McCool. Figueredo taking off his feet. Loose puck picked up by Leduc. Cross-ice pass for Rembaszewski. And the Ken able to get too deep into the Hawk zone. O'Malley. Weak shot in. Deflects down into the corner. Werner on the half wall, down into the corner, pass out front. He was looking for DiPercio. And cleared the zone by Lutz. Bouncing puck out in front of Gonzalez, cleared by Werner for the moment. Shot by Winkleman, blocked by Bork. Werner tried to get it ahead for Bork. Cleared by Auburn. Werner forced deep behind Gonzalez. Comes up off the glass near side. And it's Lombardi with the loose puck into the Auburn zone. On the backhand, swings it quickly to the forehand. His shot stopped by McCool. Watts. Weak pass toward the middle, intercepted by Cagney. And Auburn clears the zone. Benoit leaves it for Lombardi. Lombardi was throwing it down to the far post for Danefels. It got deflected back into the corner. Now the pass out front for Lombardi under his stick. Now Bartlett. Poke checked by Watts. And Benoit swings it into the zone. The Hawks will change the forwards. Valone can't clear for Auburn. O'Malley knocks Sherm off the puck. Kept in deep by Kallman. And Gray tried to pinch it on the wall on the far side. Watts had to chase it back. O'Malley ahead for Bauer. Bauer back out front. And his shot stopped by McCool.
Hey, great job. Nice job. Both of you. Nice job. Mike, great job.
Bauer on the draw. Wins it back to O'Malley. Over to Ignatiev. Ignatiev sends it down into the corner. It's picked up by Bauer. Tried to throw it out front. O'Malley tried to get the tip on it in real close. Joel Miller on the backhand. Shot goes wide to Gonzalez. And the puck goes up off of the ceiling tiles. 4:52 left to go, second period. Hawks on top, 3-0. Leduc to take the draw for Auburn. And Bauer sent out. O'Malley in his place. From the point, Sherm rebounds, saved by Gonzalez. He closes the legs and ties it up. Bauer on the draw against LeDuc for Auburn. LeDuc won it back for Jack Perro. Perro sent it down into the corner. Bauer picks up the loose puck, harassed by Perro. Hawks clear. O'Malley had to fish it out of the skates. Cowman for Bauer. Bauer tried to get it on the diagonal pass for Werner. Bauer to O'Malley, back to Bauer. Tried to get it across to Cowman, was intercepted by Lutz. Now O'Malley with some time out front. Cowman's shot just goes wide on the glove side of McCool. Now Bauer tried to give and go with O'Malley from behind the net. And Werner has the puck bounce over his skate. Has to chase it back behind Gonzalez. Now he loses his footing. Puck loose out in front of Gonzalez. The shot by Nolan White. Gonzalez flat on his stomach, just put his glove in the air, was able to stop it. Call that one a lucky one. Nolan White found himself all alone with the goalie on his stomach in front of him. The only thing Gonzalez could do was put the glove in the air, and he did. And now, fortunate for him, that White shot it into his glove. Lombardi to Danefels, loses the puck. Benoit picked up the puck across the blue line. His shot deflected into the netting. Lombardi doing everything he can to get Danefels a shot on goal. See if he can't get one here in his first game back. It's going to be Cagney on the draw for Auburn against Duvermont for Hudson. Cagney wins it back. Al Winkleman near side. Down off the back wall. Nolan White back to the point. Remick has the puck bounce over his stick. Had DePercio bearing down on McCool, and McCool with the icing. Inside of 3 minutes to go in the second period, the Hawks still pitching the shutout. Bartlett off the draw, can't clear. DePercio on the forehand. Now Duvermont with the shot. Rebound came across for Bork. He couldn't get the stick on it. And then play slows down in front of the Auburn bench. Now Bork passes to himself up the wall, picked up by Bartlett. And Duvermont keeps it in. Pass out front for Bork. Couldn't get the handle. Watts has to chase it all the way back. It's left by Gonzalez. And offside. Face off in the Hudson zone, won by the Hawks. Benoit ahead for Lombardi. Lombardi puts on the brakes high off the glass behind McCool. And puck cleared out of the zone. Lombardi lost the handle coming out of the corner. Now Lombardi into the zone. Works his way toward McCool. McCool with the save on the shot. And icing will go against the Rockets with 1:24 left to go in the period.
How's that not a trick? How's that not a trick? Something can set you off balance, though.
Valone will take the draw for Auburn against Lombardi. Won it for the moment and was able to clear. Al Miller broken up by Lombardi at the Hudson blue line. Benoit knocked off the puck. Now it's Valone. Swings wide. And his shot off the stick of Figueredo. Up into the netting. Last minute to play in the period. Hawks will be at home Saturday night in the first round of the Metro West Daily News Cup. They'll take on the Hopkinton Hillers in the first round. It'll be Marlboro and Algonquin in opening round action in that. Bartlett plays it back to the near side for Lutz. Lutz weakly up the boards, was broken up by O'Malley. Now Werner tried to get it ahead for Kalman. Now Bauer. His shot didn't get close to Tyler McCool. And O'Malley tried to go off the wall ahead for Bauer. It was broken up by Lutz. Sent back down in the Hudson zone. 15 seconds to go in the period. Kalman. High shot in on McCool. He's going to hold on. And the Hawks will have an offensive zone face-off here with just under 7 seconds to go. Going to bring O'Malley over to the left side. Change the defensive alignment as well for Auburn. And try for the shot. The face-off. The rebound was there. O'Malley had the puck bounce over his stick. And the shot in on McCool. He makes the save. It was Bauer. Took the shot right off the face-off. Just as the Hawks had tried to plan it as tempers flare here at the end of the second period. We're through 2 here at the Sports Center. It's Hudson 3, Auburn nothing.
9:25 to go. He comes out of zone, clear him all balance. Power on the draw.
please.
You got a match that? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
First round action, Marlboro will take on Algonquin immediately following that game.
I'm still missing.
It starts at 5 o'clock.
I don't know where she's at. Wait, actually, I know what I'm
Sports Center for Molly Fahey out
Stop it.
Well, we're going to be right up there waiting for you.
Oh, wait, no, I'll be on one.
Nothing. See you Saturday night.